Things to do for self-healing. Okay, so you know how, if I was your friend or something, how you would basically tell me if I was bashing myself, like, no, like, you're not that, like, you're telling me the opposite of everything I'm telling you. That's basically what you need to form with yourself. We have a look on how we are with ourselves because we criticize ourselves and etc. So you are the hardest person on yourself. And even if people are hard on you too, like rude and stuff like that makes it even, like, the case even worse in a way. So you need to look at yourself and start to view yourself as, like, not you, basically, like, get to know yourself truly, because this idea that you have of yourself and who you are, it's truly not real, these negative things and stuff. So so start treating yourself like, you just met yourself, if that makes sense. I don't know if I can, does that make sense? Look at yourself like you just met yourself and get to know yourself. And when you actually do get to know yourself, you're just like, like, wow, like, you start actually, like, realizing things about yourself that's not you bashing yourself, it's actually good things. And, like, you're like, well, I actually noticed this and this, and, like, wow, then you actually start to change your perception and your perspective of yourself when you look at yourself differently. And so the same things that, like, your friends would tell you to comfort you, those are the things that you need to tell yourself when you are in those moments. And I'm not saying you can't go to other people, but, like, honestly, like, when you start to just feel bad about yourself, like you're body shaming yourself or just something, remind yourself, oh wait, this is actually a human being. Because, like, we treat ourselves a lot of the time, like, before you actually get a connection with yourself, you treat yourself like you're not human. Like, you treat yourself like you're just this horrible person because, like, you tell yourself that you're not enough, you don't deserve happiness, and, like, you tell yourself all kinds of things. And so you really don't think that you're deserving. But when you actually start to treat yourself with kindness, and then you actually realize, like, I am a human being, wow, and my words do matter, like, wow, because psychology proves it too, you change your experience with yourself. So then it's gonna get easier down the line to, like, be there for yourself and to comfort yourself, to validate yourself, not second guess yourself, because you have an actual connection to yourself. Like, even hugging yourself, and, like, this honestly goes along with inner child work, if I'm being honest. Like, if you were to do inner child work at the same time as this, that would work out so good. But also, if you were to just, like, become more self-aware, you're aware to things that are good, and you're paying all the attention to just, like, bad things. It's like changing, like, a radio station. Like, when you change the channel, you don't go back to the other channel unless you do go back, like, unless you do click back. But when you change the channel, tune into a different experience with yourself. Tune into the things that you don't tell yourself. Tune into the side of you that you don't allow you to really see. But when you do, like, you do see it, but you don't care, because you're just like all the negative words, like, that don't matter because of all these, like, words and everything else. And also, like, you will soon realize how you feel worthless and etc. No, like, you did not make that experience for you. Somebody told you that either you weren't good enough or something happened to you that made you feel like you weren't good enough, but you originally did not create that idea. You have to think about that.